Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna play some more xDefiant. The idea for today is to get the LVOAC. I'm pretty close, so I'm hoping I'm close enough that I can get it pretty soon here, within like a few games. Probably put some double XP on, even though it's not double XP weekend. I hate doing that, but I really want it. So I'm definitely going to end up doing that. And then once I have it, just to grind it out a bit. Yeah, that's basically that. I'm quickly going to pop a message in the chat, pin it up like I always do at the start, and then the games will get going. So just give me a second here.
Oye, man, we need you to keep the capture zone secure, even when it moves. Enemies on the zone. Securing the zone.
Wow, I really didn't think I was going to find a game that quick. Popped right into that. Okay.
Capture zone contested. Enemies on the zone.
I disable the voice chat. I don't want to be talking to stream and everybody at the same time. That would be a little bit annoying. Alright. If any of you think the mic volume or game volume is too loud or too quiet, just let me know. Or if the balance is off or whatever. It should be good, but yeah. I'm gonna wrap around here. Help out my teammates here. I'm coming. Don't worry. I'm coming. That's what she said. And I got taken out by the nade. Why are we all here? Why not just...
Enemies on the zone.
Hey, what's up, Digicide? How you doing, man? Oh, that's the assault rifle I'm trying to get. A level and a half away. 2 levels. It's actually so good. I definitely think they're gonna nerf it. How you doing tonight, Digicide? Awesome to hear. I'm doing well. Probably not gonna stream for as long as I usually do tonight. I think in like 2, maybe 2.5 hours. So it's a bit on the, like, it's as long as I usually do, but it's on the shorter end of what I usually do, not the longer end of what I usually do. I honestly just want to get the new assault rifle and start grinding that up, and I'm so close tonight. And I'm super excited to use it.
New weapon. The situation has changed. The capture zone is moving.
Are you watching anime tonight, Digicide? Are you watching YouTube, playing a bit? What's up?
Zone is in danger.
Stay away! I don't want to play. I'm gonna lurk and watch Futurama. Oh, Futurama is awesome, man. And thanks for the lurk and appreciate it. Futurama is definitely one of my favorite cartoons. Family Guy, Futurama, two best, definitely.
You're about to
I know a
lose
lot
this
of
one,
people like
but at least
American Dad,
democracy doesn't hang in the
but
balance.
I could never
Stakes
fall
are
in
low.
love with American Dad as much as I liked Family Guy and such. Family Guy, Futurama. Oh, I'm out of ammo!
Oh, maybe we'll do the revolution tomorrow, eh?
We lost. It's okay, boys. Next game. Next game. It's not like that meant a lot. Cries in the background. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I've seen quite a few American Dad episodes, but I haven't watched all of them. I watched all of the Futurama ones, I think, once, and then I got halfway through a second time. Family Guy up until like season, I want to say 19. Maybe it was 17. 19 or 17. Up until that point, I'd like watched it 3 times over or 4 times over. Anything after that, I've only seen once. It was just kind of what I used to fall asleep at night. Put that on, watch it, fall asleep, basically. Have you seen all the Futurama episodes, or are you watching it for the first time, like watching them over again? Nice. See, you know what's up. You know Family Guy and Futurama is better than American Dad. You know it. We all know it. I thought you were watching that, frick, I forget the name of it, but you were watching that other anime as well. Did you finish that? Yes, sir. Frick yeah. I know you're not responding to finishing the anime, but you're responding to Futurama, Family Guy being better than American Dad. It's just a fact of life. It's like biology. Whatever it was, I finished it. Wait, are you saying whatever it was like almost like in a mocking way because I couldn't remember, or do you just not remember what the title was either? Because that's never a good sign. Every time I see this map's name, I think of Dumbo the elephant. Oh, okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I've watched a few, but I'm not that into it that I'll watch literally anything. Is like, whenever I hear something's really good, that's when I'll watch it, if it's an anime. I don't just watch anime to watch anime. I think I've literally only watched... I'm currently on Black Clover, you know that. But I think this is like the third one that I've watched ever. Unless you count Avatar, like the Nickelodeon show from back in the day. I don't know if that's really an anime or if that's more cartoon. I don't know what you classify that as.
Enemies on the zone. Ah, enemy dead. Capturing.
Nothing clean like burning.
Where are they at though? Come to me, my younglings. I will burn you in the fire of battle. I got this voice changer on my computer just before I went to sleep like last night after the stream,
How long you can keep this deal?
and one of the voice changers was a banana voice, which is just like a really almost high-pitched helium voice, and you have an auto-tune voice
Protect the zone.
and
We're on the zone.
a general voice and a president voice and stuff like that. So I was just making myself laugh for quite a while with all that. It was really fun. I can't really show you clips. I'm not going to try to imitate any of them because I would just do it horribly. But yeah, it's called voice mod. If you have a microphone, if you have a headset, it's like 3 or 4 rotating free clips. Not sponsored, by the way. I just laughed at myself for quite a while. And if you feel like laughing at yourself, do that. Go for it. It was fun.
Gotta reload.
I feel like I'm in trouble. There's way too many people.
The situation has changed. The capture zone is moving.
That was a lot of assists. We are destroying this team right now. Oh, crap. Wrong time to look at the scoreboard, Krysis. Come on. Hell yes. That's the first Pokemon I've caught in quite a while. Oh, and you used an Ultra Ball, too. How did that not work? Oh, it's just a higher chance. Just check out first ascent mode. I couldn't put the game down first time I played it. Yeah, I did look at a trailer of the First Ascendant. I wasn't sure if it was my thing,
Zone is in danger.
but it's always hard to judge a game by the trailer alone. Like, that's usually what everybody does,
Capture zone
and
is
that's
changing
usually what
location.
I do. But I have had some games that I thought weren't gonna be my thing, and then I tried them, and then they were. So, could be that First Ascendant is one of those games. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. When did you play it, Digicide?
We're on the zone. Protect the zone.
Refreshing.
Oh, that was 2 days ago. A 6-ish hour stream. Well, nice, man. That's awesome.
Situation has changed. The capture zone is moving.
I wish,
Guerrilla warfare was easy. There'd be
like,
a
I know
lot fewer goose
you have your own
stepping
times
back
for
in.
streaming, but yeah, if you were on when I was on, I would definitely lurk it. I feel kind of bad because you're watching all my streams and I have not seen one of yours yet. But yeah, I have a weird sleep schedule, so that's also a thing.
Capture zone contested. We're on the zone.
I feel like they nerfed the AK. It's still good, but it doesn't feel as good as it used to be.
The capture zone is changing location.
Condition. Critical.
Mountain time is an hour ahead of Pacific time, right? Or is it 2 hours? I think it's 1 hour.
Charged.
I remember correctly.
Securing the zone.
Oh, I have my Ultra. I don't know why I didn't use it. She uses like a... Yeah, you're now. Okay, cool. Oh, somebody else placed down their Ultra. I can't shoot their heads when they're like that. As so difficult to hit someone's head there. Another kill assist. Oh, that's sad.
Enemies on the zone. Capture it.
Whenever I shoot at someone and they start putting down that shield as I'm shooting at them and they get it down before I kill them, that was very sad, because that feels like if you have good reaction time, you can basically win any gunfight that way. Oh, I was looking at the frickin'... I saw your message, caught the dub. I looked up at the score, which we are kicking the enemy's ass, and I totally missed that that enemy was standing right in front of me. Yeah, I don't know, our team is doing really good. Literally everybody's like running the objective, so.
Securing the zone. The capture zone
For
is
the
changing
first game
location.
tonight, this is a good game.
Zone is in danger.
I've been trying to shoot at people's heads a lot more because I'm a body shotter. I always aim at the body because I miss when I shoot for the head. I'm not that accurate.
Capture zone contested.
Not saying I'm bad, but shooting a head while it's moving is a little bit more difficult. And so I like miss at people or shoot right over them a lot of the time now. But I'm trying to teach myself to go for the headshots. Nice, two of them.
The situation has changed. The capture zone is moving. We're on the zone.
Where's that guy? Where is that guy? Oh,
Good win. The
Cool,
people
cool.
will remember that one.
well done, Mr. I'm gonna say Gooch, but I may be saying that wrong. No clue. 16 kill streak. Frick yeah, man. Good job. 42 and 10. Ridiculous. Just popped off. Everybody ready for it? Wait for it.
That was easy. That was easy.
Hey, JCat, what's up? Glad to see you on here again. Yeah, I've got a Staples that was easy button from like, I don't know, it's probably like a decade ago now, even more. And the plan was always to use it over the mic for when playing Call of Duty or something. And I think I've done it like twice before. Always gotten a good reaction out of it. But now I thought about using it for my stream as well when we just absolutely destroy the enemy. And yeah, it's the first time I've done it because I always forget. How's MW3 going for you, JCat?
The enemy's winning. Time to protect the zone.
Playing well or having an off night?
Capturing. Take the zone.
Going alright. Trying to carry my team right now. Make sure to bring enough, big enough backpack for that. Bigger backpack's always better for carrying the team. What are you playing? Like squads in Warzone, or are you just playing the multiplayer? And what's your favorite game modes? That's right, S&D. We talked about it. That's another thing I forgot. Gotta love it. Nice. I used to always play S&D with my friends, and I wouldn't play it solo, but my friends always really loved playing it, so I'd play it with them. But my favorite was always the free-for-all game mode. Just had more fun with it. Especially when I like first started playing Call of Duty in the OG MW2, and I was trying to learn how to quickscope with the intervention. Free-for-all was the best place to do it, because if you suck at quickscoping and you play S&D, you just get your ass handed to you and then you have to wait. So, yeah, that was best. Alright, Digicide. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hope you have a lot of laughs watching Futurama. How do you even, like, talk in chat or listen to the stream and play at the same time? I streamed S&D earlier and played it on MW 2019. I kept dying laughing. Why did you die laughing? What was the funny thing?
Capture zone contested.
Just how bad the game was, or how many hackers there were? So I'm assuming there's probably hackers on it now. Has been long enough. Oh, it's just like a lot more active than like the newer games are.
Securing the zone.
I think it's only, that actually makes sense, because I think it's only more hardcore players that end up going back and playing old titles. Casual players usually just buy the new games, and casual players don't always use mics. Super active, still a lot more people use their mics too. Yeah, that's awesome. Because that's definitely one thing missing today in video games. I say that, but I also, like, if I play alone, and, like, I wouldn't be streaming, I wouldn't be using my mic. The only time I'd be using my mic in game chat is if I was, like, playing a competitive game mode to do callouts, and I actually had friends with me. Otherwise, I just get super shy and I don't say things. I've always been better if, like, the amount of people that I know in the chat is equal to or more than the amount of people that I don't know. That's really when I'm not as shy. But, like, let's say I have 2 friends with me and I'm 1, and then there's 3 others that I don't know. That would be fine. But if I have 1 friend with me, there's me, and 4 other people, I'd probably be more shy. And if it's just me, then I'm not saying shit.
Not to be a party pooper, but this one's about to end in the toilet. Ultra is charged.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I don't really talk either when I don't stream. I'm still trying to teach myself to, like, speak out my thoughts and things while I'm streaming. It was especially hard at the start when there was nobody watching to kind of keep talking. Because you got, like, people that view your VODs, right? And I don't think they just want to hear a super silent game going on, right? Gotta get that Pokemon. Oof. I don't think I had a single chance to get that kill.
Is charged. Somebody protect the zone. Capture it.
Deploying countermeasure system.
My time to shine.
Alright, let's see here. Where we at? Where we at? Oh, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble, I'm in trouble. Somebody else drop it? No.
Reloading.
Hopefully that Biovita helped my teammates out, because I still need to get a lot with it. I've been using the meta class for so long now that I'm so used to the ability of healing and being able to heal fast, but I still need 1,000 points of healing to teammates.
Capturing.
I've just kind of let it happen naturally instead of seeking out people to heal, because it's like, I think the canister that you throw down is a lot easier to support your teammates with that than it is the Biovita.
That back when I was KGB.
The Biovita canister that I have is, yeah, a lot more difficult to use for teammates.
Play it cool.
Should have just made it a self-healing challenge.
Today you won a battle. Tomorrow, la revolución.
Good job, Digicide. You got Eve. That sounds like Wally trying to say Eve. You guys watched Wally, right? You know, the other robot's name is Eve. And he tries to say it, and he's like, Eve. That name, straight up, that's what that name is. Wally's definitely like a freaking great movie. I love it. What's some other movies that you guys have watched that you really liked? I'm trying to think of one that I really liked, and I can think of it, but I can't remember the name for the life of me. Oh, what is it? I think it's called The Atom Project. It's like a sci-fi thing that was really good. That had Ryan Reynolds in it. Oh, Harry Potter. Dude, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Harry Potter's amazing. Love Harry Potter. I was never allowed to watch it as a kid. Fear of witchcraft was the explanation for that, but I secretly started watching it as I got older, and yeah, it's definitely a lot different than I thought it was going to be, but it's still really, really good. I just spent so long thinking about it. It's like all my friends that watch it, I hear about it all the time, and like, but because I was a kid and I wasn't allowed to watch it, I had no clue. So I spent a lot of time thinking about what it would be, and then when I actually saw it, of course it was very different, but yeah, still very good. That's definitely one of my favorite movie series, I would say. Another one that like 5 years ago, I tried to watch Lord of the Rings, and I started at the first movie, and I fell asleep halfway through it, which is bored out of my mind. Like, and then a year ago, I watched all the movies and absolutely loved them.
Team deathmatch.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. I was reading all the books in elementary school. I would actually, honestly, I would love to read the Harry Potter books. That would be good to do. I'm just giving it a little while because I rewatched the movie series recently for the second time, and now it's all fresh in my mind. I'd rather read the books when it's not as fresh in my mind. Hey Kerbal, what's going on, man? You in my game currently? Hey, yeah, there you are. What's up, man? How are you doing? How's your play session going, man? Yeah, as I was talking about the Harry Potter books, what was I saying? Yeah, I'd like to read them when the movies aren't as fresh in my mind. And currently I'm also, like, I'm reading the Witcher books. I just started reading the Witcher series. Halfway through the first book, but it's already really, really good. Played some of the games, and also watched the Netflix series, which I'm so sad. Just got absolutely ruined by the Netflix writers. Screw them for ruining such a beautiful series. I'm sure everybody feels the same way. And yeah. I don't remember what the... Yeah, Netflix screws a lot of, like, good series. I've never... I'll BRB, need to carry. Okay, sounds good, JCat. Do your thing. Bring that heavy-ass backpack for you. Oh, Kerbal, you said is an ace shooter. Just heads up. Okay. Sorry, I didn't catch that message there. You're just saying you're really good at tracking people, I'm guessing? The is what's throwing me off. I assume you're talking about yourself in the third person. But I can't really think about it too much while I'm trying to think about the game at the same time. Oh, ZZ. Okay, got it. Yeah, I don't look at the scoreboard, so. And the only time I do look at the scoreboard, it's like just to check up on how I'm doing. Seriously, like sometimes the chat has to remind me that we're kicking ass or we're getting our asses destroyed. Or like I'm playing Occupy and it's like 240 and it ends at 250. And then chat's like, wow, close game. And I'm like, oh, it is a close game. I don't know. My mind's usually preoccupied. Have any of you found that in TDM especially, it feels like there's... Like, I haven't seen it too much this game, but like in other games, there's a lot of campers in TDM. Whereas before, this being a very fast-paced game, I didn't find a lot of campers. Like, maybe there's one or two here and there, but like, first TDM game I played, there was 2 or 3 campers. Guys just sitting in corners there the entire game. And I get hiding behind cover to heal up. Maybe you find a spot where you can spawn kill the team for that one life. But don't go back to that spot. Try something else. Reroute around. Like if you're gonna spawn kill like that one life and then hop out. Don't do it the entire game. If you're gonna hide behind a certain corner or spot, do it that one life. Don't go back to it afterwards. And definitely don't sit in the same spot waiting for people to appear for more than like a minute or something, because then, yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to be a fast-paced game. I'm sad. I hit the crouch button, but I hit the jump button at the same time accidentally. So I crouched and jumped and died. I'm doing straight up awful this game, but that's okay. I've got Kerbal to carry the team.
candy.
Opening a can of healing.
No words whatsoever. It almost looked like he was a suicide bomber because he just disappeared afterwards. Got absolutely no words for that. I don't know if I want to peek that. I'm just gonna get my ass handed to me. I'll just reroute around and get them from this side. More clear shot. Not just their head peeking over the corner. Wow, this is a really slow ADS. Right in the uterus. Just grenades flying across the map, that's awesome.
Get here, to me.
Oh, hello. I would have figured that they would have shot at me. Oh, okay. Oh, this game's actually pretty close. I just noticed the scoreboard.
Cuidado, an enemy spy is skulking around with their goggles on.
Hey, it's not over yet, Kerbal. We still got this. No quit until the end. And even if we lose, we're not the losers. We'll get them the next game. Thank you, Kerbal. Really appreciate the follow, man. Helps out. I'm sorry that I single-handedly almost caused us to lose there. Don't be mad, but thank you for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. Yo, what's good, Fluffy? Nice to see you on stream. Are you about to hop on your own stream, Fluffy? True that. It's actually probably karma, because the first game I hopped on for my stream, our team absolutely destroyed the other team. So this TDM game, losing it was probably karma for that first game. Not that I believe in karma, but it was probably karma. I know that makes no sense, and it's not supposed to. The other games are going well today. Like I said, the first game we destroyed the enemy team, and other than that, I've played 2 games. I don't remember the second game at all. Couldn't tell you a thing about it. Don't know. I think it was on Dumbo. No, wait, that was the first game. See, I can't tell you anything about the second game I played. Okay, thanks, man. I really appreciate that, Fluffy. That helps out, definitely. Sorry, just give me a sec here, guys.
death match. I used to play this game as a kid. 3, 2, 1. Obliterate the enemy team. Every last one.
Alright, sorry about that. I was just responding to a friend real quick. He has some trouble with his Twitch notifications. I really want to type in exclamation poke catch right now, but I'll do it when I die. Alright man, I gotta get back to work. I'll see you later if you're still on in about an hour. Yeah, I should still be on in about an hour, but I am thinking of having a shorter stream. I think probably only like 2.5 hours today. I actually made it on time today as well, which hasn't happened for like 2 weeks. It's crazy, I know, right? Or maybe I wasn't on time. I have no clue. I can't keep track of time. Alright, cool, Fluffy. See you later, man. Alright, now I'm all fired up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ah! It was fake fired up to get me fired up. See, I knew that guy was there, but I didn't... Why didn't I connect those two dots? Hey, that guy's swapping mags. Good for you. I really want to add a voice changer in my stream. I was playing with a voice changer, what is it? Yesterday. Or no, this morning. Yeah, this morning. And I had a lot of fun with it. But I gotta do OBS streaming first, not just PlayStation broadcast streaming, before I can do voice changer thingamajigs, I think. Which means I have to figure out my capture card, which means I gotta figure out the balance on OBS and all the things that come with that, and sounds like a lot of work, so yeah. It'll happen. I swear, it'll happen. Eventually, it'll happen. I'm gonna switch because I'm just running around doing nothing. I don't know. I had a bad night last night. I feel like, why did I switch back to the same guy? I had a bad night last night, and I feel like I'm having a bad night again today with my gameplay. Super promising first game, and all downhill after that. I may need to switch to a six days a week schedule instead. Streaming daily has been good for my growth, yes. But streaming daily is also a lot. Because it's not just the streams, it's the stuff you gotta do afterwards as well. Post clips, rename stuff. Files, OBS, all of this stuffs. Figure out everything. Become the best that you can be. Hey, maybe I should have been using this gun before. I actually kind of like the way it feels. Didn't like the way the AK and the ACR was feeling, but I like the way this one feels. This thing is potent.
Reloading.
Oof. I don't know why I haven't used a shotgun before. It's actually really good. Compared to the other one, the other one's trash.
Our side's winning. Don't let up.
Ah! Run and hide. Run and hide. Why can't I shoot? I should just go back to playing single player games. Probably a good idea. I don't know. If anybody knows and would like to let me know, do you guys think that single player games would get more people coming to the stream than a multiplayer game would?
Good thing I already placed my bet.
Because I'm getting quite a few people just from the TTV in my name. I know, so cringe, right? But anyways, just from that, there's a couple people popping in. And that's honestly why I've continued to play xDefiant, even though eventually I want to be able to do single player, multiplayer, whatever games are releasing, whatever games look good, whatever games you guys want to see, basically, type deal. I don't want to just limit myself to one thing, because I'll get bored with it. Fortnite, I do play that a little bit, but not a lot. Do you think that would be a good thing to try out? It's not really so much a single player game. It would definitely be different from xDefiant, but I'm more so thinking about popping on some single player games, because I'm terrible at Fortnite. I'm good at the shooting part, but the building part, forget about it. Has never clicked for me, ever. But Zero Build doesn't have building in it. That's the problem. I know I'm bad at building, but I still love the fact that Fortnite has building in it, because that's what makes it Fortnite. I have played Zero Build and enjoy it occasionally, but most of the time, like I can throw up walls to block off shots and stuff, and I can throw up like a wall and a ramp to get a little bit of height, but I'm not out there cranking 90s or building Rome in one day or anything like that. No, I leave that for everybody else to do, and then I just get super excited when I kill somebody that does that. Did you just stop practicing, basically, or what happened? Another thing that really made me mad last time I played Fortnite is that, like, I noticed they changed the running speed. And I know this has probably been a thing for a long time for you guys, but I only recently noticed it because I barely play it. And it sucks because they used to have the walking, the sprinting, and then they added like the ultra sprint or whatever they call it, tactical. And I loved having 3 choices, but then they took out the middle guy, the normal sprinting, and it just, yeah, I don't know, it screws up the way I can play now. It doesn't feel right. I just played less and less, and then Zero Build came out, and that's pretty much the only mode I played after it came out. What made you play Zero Build more than anything else? Because yeah, like I said, even though I'm not great at the building, I still love it, and I think it's a great part and addition to Fortnite. I think it's what makes Fortnite different, and I wanted to try it. Okay, that's fair. That's definitely fair. Yeah, it's not like it's Call of Duty.
Live your best.
'cause it's not a first-person shooter, and it's Fortnite. It's not Call of Duty. But yeah, without the building, it always felt a little bit bare bones to me. But it's not that I hate the zero build. It's just that I prefer with building more. But I'm really glad to hear that you ended up liking it a lot. I know a lot of people did, and I also think like that zero build definitely has a big place in Fortnite. I would be sad if they removed it. They should keep zero build, but they should also keep the normal Fortnite mode. Like both of them are great. Sorry if I over-explain the topic sometimes a little bit. It's just me, just what I do. Also a really good way to get rid of a little bit of nervous energy if you get some. Just keep talking about something over and over. Don't know what to talk about? Talk about the last subject you just talked about and just keep talking about it. 5 years later, still talking about Fortnite. I'm glad to hear I'm not the only one. See this shotgun? It's awful. I don't know if they fixed it, but like that right there at that distance, I've shot at someone straight in the chest and I got them down to like 30 health. The double barrel actually, JCat, is really good. Super potent. I just never tried it out because it's a double barrel and it's at 2 shots and that's it. But then people kept on sniping me from like this distance to that door in like 1 shot, like from here to there. And I was just like, holy crap, it's actually potent. And not that it always gets that. Sometimes that's a hit marker for it, but it should be able to cover like from here to the wall in 1 shot every single time. Which is a lot more than the other shotgun can do. It's good, but shotguns in other games are better. Yeah, that's definitely true. Definitely true. But I think they did that because they were afraid that, like, because a lot of people get mad when you use shotguns in Call of Duty and stuff. So I think they're just trying to avoid that situation. It's a sliding party. He slid into my DMs and I slid into his. I still love this thing. Like, you can fall through the floor. Oh, here's the double barrel. I'll show you real quick. 1 shot kill. Easy peasy. I shot at his feet, by the way. And he's a phantom with 20 extra health. Oh, I shot at the wrong time. Hey, maybe I should just start using this. Actually doing pretty good with it. Of course, I end my kill streak by running into a shock wire like a dumbass. That's so me right there. That's like 100% something I would do. Has 3 horrible games, finally starts to get something going, and then walks into a shock wire trap to end his kill streak. What was that? 54. 15. Sorry, I was just writing the time down real quick. So I can clip it later. A wild Sheldon. I thought that said a wild Sheldon appears. Like, you know Sheldon from like The Big Bang Theory? But I was thinking of his younger self, like the new Netflix Sheldon TV show. A wild Sheldon appears. I can't shoot for shit. But that's okay, because I still got the kill. Just wallbang him to death. Hello. Oh, I missed. Damn it. Oh no, I still got him. Nice. I just have to remember to play the games different. What do you mean? Oh, you said, okay, here. Double barrel is definitely my favorite. It just feels like shit when I go back to MW3 and I can basically snipe people, and even in that game, shotguns aren't the best. I don't really know how the shotguns play in MW3. I know they used to be pretty good in the other Call of Duties. But yeah, that's true. The shotguns in this game just definitely aren't that strong in general. But out of all of them, the double barrel feels strong when you compare it to the other two. I mean, the automatic can be good sometimes, but it's meh. I think it depends on how you're using it. I don't know which way to turn. I heard footsteps everywhere. Oh, there's three guys over here. Let's go investigate.
Even if we're not toppling a fascist regime.
Where are they at? Automatic is good for holding the objective. That is true. Especially when it's like a close quarters map. I think it'd be really good for that. I hear them, but like... I'm actually surprised. I couldn't hear footsteps at all yesterday. And most days I can't hear the footsteps, but I'm actually tuned into the footsteps today. It's weird. I think I just have it a lot louder without noticing. I never leveled up the automatic shotgun enough to get the max mag, but I see what you mean. That would be very good at what it does. See what I did there? Didn't know what to talk about, so I talked about the last thing we talked about. My go-to coping mechanism for incredibly debilitating stress when you're trying to figure out what to talk about and you can't figure out something. Hey, it's that ZZZ guy from the other game that I played. He's back to haunt me. Yeah, I actually did alright. Oh no, wait, he was on my team too. Yeah, it's decent. I just created it up on the fly. Cause I don't know. What do you talk about? Last thing you said? Just reiterate more. Very annoying for some people, but it works. So who am I to complain? It's my own tactic. Are you still playing MW3 S&D, JCat? Cool. What's on the plans for now? What do you got going on? Are you just hopping on to xDefiant? Hopping on to YouTube? Time to chill? Nice. Chill time's always the best time. I'm just gonna take 30 seconds here real quick, maybe like a minute, sip some water and stuff. The game will still be loading the next match, but I won't be talking just for a little bit.
Occupy. Revolution rule number 48. A guerrilla only takes what they can defend. 3, 2, 1. Take over the capture zone. Keep out the basura.
Alright, I am back.
Capturing. Capture
Let's
zone
kick some butt.
contested.
Hopefully.
Enemies on the zone.
Fingers crossed. I'm not going to try to challenge that because they can see my whole body and I can only see their head. All I need right now is crickets chirping. I need those crickets chirping to communicate how disappointed I was with that death there. We're supposed to have a tropical storm hit us like overnight Sunday and all of Monday. Oh really? Like just a tropical storm? Or do you guys get like I know the middle and eastern middle side of the United States gets a lot of hurricanes, tornadoes, whatever you want to call them. I've looked up the difference so many times, but I still can't tell you what the difference is. We got a lot of hurricanes there. That sucks. It's got to be like pretty awe-inspiring to actually see one of them at work, but I'm guessing you don't ever actually see one at work. Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that, J-Cat. That must have taken ages to clean and get rid of. Do you still live in that same house, or was it basically just wrecked to the point of that it really had to, like, you had to move? Well, I guess a lot of your stuff as well is like destroyed in that. Was it the you're able to rebuild it? Okay, that's good. I mean, I guess like looking on the bright side of it, if there is one, it's a good time to put out any upgrades that you want. Yeah, that must have been awful. So sorry to hear that. Was it just the basement that was flooded, or was it the main floor? Or do you guys, you do have a basement. You need a basement there for the storms.
Grenades away!
Securing the zone.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'd probably be very worried too if I was living there. Yeah, actually now that you say it, that makes a lot of sense. So, how do you shelter yourself from a hurricane then if you don't have like a basement for it? Because isn't that usually what people do for hurricanes? They have like an underground something to hide in? But I see what you mean, like it would just get flooded to the point where you basically drown. The one hurricane I mentioned, it was Hurricane Harvey. It was a different set of circumstances.
Capture zone contested.
What do you mean by it was a different set of circumstances? A cold front or something was in the way of the hurricane, so it stayed over us for a long time.
The capture zone is
Usually
moving.
they just pass even through. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would, like, are you talking about like it stayed there for like a whole day or like a few days or something?
Opening a can of healers.
2 days. Holy. That's rough. Yeah, that's definitely not fun. I don't even know how to reply to that. Like that's some serious shit. Seriously. message he just sent in a second here.
Securing the zone.
You started it.
You gonna win this revolution single-handedly, huh?
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. 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 Sad that I died, but okay. We had to knock over the fence and get to the neighbor's house since they had an upstairs, and we had to get saved by a boat in the morning. Holy.
The situation has changed.
That's
The
scary
capture
as
zone
hell,
is
man.
moving. Capture zone contested.
I seriously can't even imagine. I've never had to deal with like earthquakes or anything like that. Namibia is in a pretty free zone of earthquakes or anything like that. And I know where I am now. We're right on a fault line. I think the Wandafuka. Really funny fault line name, by the way. So there is supposed to be a huge earthquake, but haven't had one in the 15 years I've been here. I mean, I've felt very small tremors, but nothing that shakes the house. So yeah, I can't even try to relate on any level to that. That must have been super scary. But I guess like living there, you just like, I want to say you get used to it, but I don't think you can ever really get used to something like that. But you do get, I guess, like it's a part of life in a sense, so you get used to it in that sense maybe. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to experience anything like that. Like I've watched a couple of documentaries, like tornado hunters and stuff like that, just because seeing something like that in action is pretty awe-inspiring. But yeah, it's also a very dark thing. Yeah, we usually don't flood waist high in your house here, but it does get pretty bad and cause a lot of damage. Yeah, the insurance companies there must, like, are the insurance companies at all scummy about stuff like that when it happens, or do they just like pay you out full every time? Are they good about it, or are they like always trying to min-max basically?
Critical.
Let's see how long you can keep this kill streak going. Protect the zone.
Okay, let me read these messages here.
Zone is changing location.
You said that, yeah, usually, okay, I read that. No, we got something, but it took a while. I don't remember exactly how long, but like over a year or something. Jeez. That feels like a long time, like especially in a place where it can happen often. That makes no sense why they would take that long. Like, I know they have a lot of people to deal with, but even then, like, they should be prepared for something like that. It's not like if a hurricane were to hit Vancouver Island, which it like never happens here, and all of a sudden the insurance companies have to deal with something that's never happened before. But like in a place where it already happens a lot, like why?
Zone relocated.
That makes me really sad for you guys. Like, oh, I thought it reloaded, but okay. Yeah, I don't know. No one thought Harvey would be this bad, but still wish we got something sooner. Yeah. Money would have definitely helped. Like, how do you even like rebuild your house if you don't have the money to do it? Like, are people pretty, or are businesses pretty good about taking like IOUs for stuff like that? Or is it basically like if you have no money, you're just screwed until you get the money? Which is really good. I'm really happy you guys have the money, but what if you don't? Because a lot of people here on like Vancouver Island, most people live check to check, right? They don't have any spare money. Yeah, so basically you just can't live check to check in where you're at. If you live check to check and a hurricane comes through, you're just screwed. That sucks. We stayed at our grandparents for months while we were rebuilding. Whereabouts are your grandparents? Are they close by or not really? Three health left. Damn. But yeah, are your grandparents close by to where you guys live? Or are they out of the hurricane danger zone? They're very close. My grandpa is the one who picked us up after we got on that boat, I'm guessing you're trying to say? Oh, boat, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm like super happy that they didn't suffer the same circumstances with their house then. Because it would have been awful if you like couldn't even rely on living by them. I hope I stuck that guy. Holy, how am I still alive? Good time to get healing points for everybody. Yeah, their neighborhood. Yeah, the way their neighborhood is built, it is good against flooding. Ours is built a bit lower and we're next to a bunch of water already. Oh yeah. That would definitely not help in that case. Like, I don't know a lot about Texas, but I assume it's mostly flat. Like, it's not, there's not a lot of mountains there, or hills, or stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, which makes it even worse for flooding. Or at least I'd assume so. So I'm guessing your grandparents, the neighborhood they live in is like on a hill somewhere. Okay, so how do they protect against flooding? Okay, that's okay. No worries. I'm mostly just curious. I'm not gonna shoot you if you can't tell me. Hey, we unlocked the frickin' LVOAC. Let's go. Dude, I'm so stoked. I've been waiting to unlock this gun for so long now. Let's go. They have these things built like in front of everyone's house catches water for flooding. Their houses are built a bit higher up, like the ground is general is higher. Oh, okay, so the house's foundation is higher up. Like instead of a underground crawl space, you've got like an above ground crawl space basically. If that makes sense. No, what am I doing? Frick, man. Can I even type? There we go. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it, I'm not gonna make it. When you guys rebuilt your house, did you kind of do the same thing that your grandparents have? Like their whole stuff that is built to catch flooding our neighborhood would be at that level, while their neighborhood is built a bit above it. Yeah, that's really good. I'm assuming those neighborhoods are more expensive. Oh, it's a city thing. Okay. I'd have to look it up then. I see what you mean, it's hard to explain.
Occupy. Dictators have their eagles' nests. Guerrillas have their capture zones. 3, 2, 1. Óyeme, we need you to keep the capture zone secure, even when it moves.
So it's probably expensive there. Are you talking about here where I'm at, or like the non-flooding zones that your grandparents live at?
This might burn a lot.
Okay, yeah, I figured that was probably a thing. It's crazy as like generations go. Like if you're our age, our generation, then you are so much poorer than what your grandparents would have been at like 25 to 35 type area. We're a lot worse off than the, like the baby boomers were at their 25 to 35. Inflation is just ridiculous. Yeah. I don't know, like, why companies feel the need to make things so expensive. Because if you think about it, like, if a company makes their products really, really expensive, yes, there will be some people that will be able to buy it. And I'm talking about like ridiculous profit margins. If it costs this much to make it and you're only making like 10% profit, you can't really make that cheaper. I'm talking like companies that have like a 4 times, 3 times profit margin. And like I really think they should make some products cheaper, because then more people will actually be able to buy it, and therefore their profit will remain the same, but more people will get access to it, rather than making it super expensive and only some people can buy it. Yeah, I do realize they don't care, but at the same time, it's not going to affect their profit, and they might even make more this way, because more people would be able to buy it if they just made it a little bit cheaper. More people buying cheaper things versus less people buying more expensive things. What else did you say? Well, my grandma teases me telling stories about how she bought a yacht with a nickel or some shit. Dude, I'm 100% sure that it definitely wasn't a nickel, but yeah, it was probably stupidly cheap to buy things then. Like I don't know about the US, but here in Canada, the minimum wage, which is supposedly supposed to be enough for you to get by on, is not even close to what you need to get by on. And so many people make minimum wage. There's a lot more people in minimum wage jobs than there is in people with better paying jobs. So if minimum wage isn't enough to get by on, then, like, what the hell? Is minimum wage only $7.25 in Texas?
We're on the zone.
Holy, that's ridiculously low. But I guess things are a lot cheaper in Texas, though. Here in British Columbia, it's stupid expensive. Like, do yourself a favor. Look up what it costs to rent a 1-bedroom in BC. Look that up and get back to me. British Columbia, Canada. You can just type in Canada, BC, Vancouver, specifically.
The capture zone is moving.
Somebody! Popping in a new mag!
Securing the zone.
They're a bit cheaper compared to other places, but still expensive.
Capture zone contested.
Yeah, I guess it would be expensive for you guys because your minimum wage is less. So like what you're making is less, but also what you have to spend on things is less. It's kind of like in Namibia you make less, but the things are cheaper, so it feels expensive if you live there. Same thing with Texas, I think. Yeah. And, like, keep in mind, it's Canadian, but it's still $2,000 for a 1-bedroom. Vancouver itself is even more ridiculous than, like, the average. Vancouver, sometimes you can get a 1-bedroom going for, like, $25,000 to $3,000. Which is, like, insane.
Zone is in danger.
Yeah, and food prices in the last like 7 years have tripled, quadrupled.
Reloaded!
Yeah, our minimum wage is like 15 Canadian dollars, which I'd say is probably about 12 US dollars, I think, maybe 11.50. Which is like a little bit better than what it is in Texas, but yeah, because things are a lot more expensive here. Like seeing $1 million homes in neighborhoods that aren't meant for rich people, but are just like normal middle class neighborhoods. $1 million homes are common.
Enemy spy activated sonar goggles. Wish we had that back when I was staging.
Popping in a new mag!
Zone is in danger. Ho ho! Ultra is charged.
What is it?
Flash in the bang!
Yeah, basically. But it, I don't know if it would go further. Like to make what you make in Texas minimum wage and to pay what you pay for things in Texas versus make what you make minimum wage here and pay for things here. I don't know which money goes further. Like I feel like it might actually be Texas. I think like necessities and especially the retail market I think is definitely cheaper in Texas. Because BC is known for, like, BC is so known for being expensive that people know BC as Bring Cash. That's the nickname. But I think it's because it's the one place in Canada where the weather doesn't drop to like -30, -40 in the winters. Like I think the coldest it's been here in the 15 years I've been here is like -10.
Ultra is charged.
And Celsius again, not Fahrenheit.
Securing the zone.
Yeah, stuff is definitely cheaper here, but you can still feel inflation a lot. Not as bad as other
The
states.
situation has changed. The
Yeah.
capture zone is moving.
No, everybody, like, even if you're in one of the cheaper states, like Texas, you still get hit by inflation super hard. I think it's like North America in general at the moment is just experiencing insane inflation. I think around the world, everybody's experiencing insane inflation actually, not just North America.
Capturing! Steal anyone's game! Bring this home, compadre! Odds are you're gonna win. Good thing I already fixed my bet.
This might burn a lot. Reload weapon.
I'm in bad shape.
The capture zone is changing location!
Yeah, stuff is definitely cheaper here. Oh, yeah, it's the last message.
You won! You're welcome.
The inflation, but companies reporting higher profits and stuff. Yeah, it's almost like I don't know if this is actually true, but sometimes I joke that companies are trying to make up for what they lost during the lockdown. Like all the profits they lost then when the virus was active, COVID-19, I think they're trying to make up for it now with all of the inflation. I can't actually prove that, but that's what it feels like. Because yeah, I think like last year, summertime, our gas prices was like $2 per liter. You guys go in gallons, which I think is like almost 4 liters or something. So imagine paying $2 Canadian dollars per liter for gas. Feels like they can just blame their prices on inflation since a lot of people aren't going to search up their profits. Yeah. Very true. And I'm not saying they aren't experiencing inflation as well, but they're definitely raising their price more than they're experiencing inflation. They might have like 50% inflation on what they buy, but they'll raise their prices to 100%. As if it was 100% inflation or something stupid like that. Kind of curious what my average viewer thingamajig is. I'll look that up real quick. Average viewer something. Average viewers 2.3. Frick yeah. Getting there. In 19 streams, or actually not counting this stream, so like 18 streams. Apparently I've streamed over 65 hours. That's almost 3 days. Jeez. LVOAC. Oh crap, no wait, he's not streaming.
Revolution rule
Okay.
number 48. A guerrilla only takes what they can defend. Tres, dos, uno.
No.
Take over the capture zone. Keep out the basura.
Engaging camo.
Shield out.
Protect the zone. Drop them.
Help! I'm in bad shape.
I really need a fast mag. How are they still shooting me?
The wind.
Securing the zone.
Why am I having a problem trying to load my stream?
Protect the zone.
Okay, there we go. Be all good now. Oh no, I paused it. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. There we go. Okay.
The situation has changed. The capture zone is moving.
Where are they at? I don't know how I didn't see that person at all.
Okay, that's enough lives for your
Well, at least
cause.
I
Now,
destroyed
do
the
things.
shield.
Zone is in danger.
Damn. Wait, why do I have a flashbang on this class? Sticky.
What goes around, comes around.
OnlyFans Freddy.
Enemies on the zone. The capture zone is changing location.
There's a huge joke in that username somewhere. I just can't find it. Fozbear? What do you mean?
Capturing.
Oh, crap. Like OnlyFans Freddy, Fozbear? I don't know what Fozbear means. Phase Bear.
Protect the zone.
And I really hope that it's not actually an OnlyFans account. Oh, okay. Yeah, I never watched that. But I do know what you're talking about. I'm just getting ripped apart.
The situation has changed.
I really like this assault rifle though. I just gotta put some things on it. I don't know why I haven't done that already. I should do that right now. ADS speed, yes. Reflex, actually... I don't know if I want the reflex sight, because then I'll get used to it. And then I have to, like, not use it again. I try to not use... I need to grind xDefiant soon, I just feel like I can't stream it. What do you mean? Why can't you stream it? I need S&D to carry my streams. What's the problem with streaming xDefiant for you?
Engaging camo.
Zone is in danger.
Sticky out.
The capture zone is changing location.
A hard time knowing what to talk about. Oh, yeah, that makes fair. Best like thing I've heard from what I watched,
Securing
and
the zone.
it's easier to talk about stuff, and people talking shit talking help. Yeah, that's fair.
Enemies on the
Especially
zone.
when there's actually other people in the game chat. Like the best tip that I heard from someone is like, cause you think still, right? It's not like you're playing this game and not thinking at all. Actually that's a lie. I do that sometimes. but you're still having thoughts in your head. So all you gotta try to do is just communicate those thoughts.
Enemies on the zone.
So you just think out loud.
The situation has changed. The capture zone is moving.
The best way to do it. Tell stories about things that happen in your life. And yeah, it definitely helps to have actually someone in the chat. So if you already have like followers and people in the chat, that helps a lot. But if you don't have that, then yeah, it's really hard. I definitely thought they were going around. Yeah, I try to say my thoughts, but it feels weird. I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna feel really weird at first. Like for me as well, because I just gain in silence. So for me, it was really weird to get used to that as well. It still feels really, really weird.
Capturing. The capture zone is changing location.
Yeah, I think S&D will just get you in your zone. And when you're in that zone, it's a lot easier to communicate. Plus, you're, I think, a lot more used to playing COD than you are xDefiant, right? So there's more to talk about. You know the weapons, you know the attachments. There's a lot of running around modes and stuff, and harder to communicate stuff. Yeah, that's fair. I think there's definitely more tension with S&D. Whereas xDefiant's games go on long enough that it's not really too tense when somebody wins or doesn't win. Yeah. That'd be cool if they did add it. Holy crap. How did that person just do that?
The situation has changed. The capture zone is moving.
Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that. Did they say about when they're gonna add it? I know you said this season, but like a couple of weeks, a couple of days, near the end.
Protect the zone.
It'll be called Bomb. Nice. It's a good name for it.
Condition. Critical.
Why is that person just spamming crouch? That's so annoying. How are they doing it that fast, by the way?
Activated sonar goggles.
There's no way.
Had that back when I was KGB.
Actually, it kind of makes sense. One shot dead.
The enemies on the zone is moving.
I don't think they said a specific time. They just said season 1. Okay. I just want to break it, but at this rate, I'm gonna run out of ammo.
Conquer the capture zone, compay. Capture zone contested.
I wonder if that guy's actually a dev or if he just has that in his name.
Securing the zone.
Oh, Scheiße. Time to catch more Pokemon.
Zone is moving.
I'm just going even this game.
Enemies on the zone.
Definitely having trouble with this weapon. Without any recoil attachments with it. Plus, I don't know. I think I'm just... I don't know. I don't feel focused.
It's not whether you win or lose, compay. Although you did lose.
JCat, did I tell you that you were allowed to catch that Pokemon out from under me. That Pokemon community game is there for me, not for you guys. I'm totally joking by that, by the way. I'm really happy that you play the Pokemon game as well. It's actually there for you guys. That's why I put it there. But I ended up getting addicted to it, so yeah. Streamer finds extension for chatters, gets addicted to extension. I don't even know if I can call myself a streamer yet. Like, I stream, but I don't know. Like, at what point can you call yourself a streamer? Is it like, can you call yourself a streamer when you start making money? Or is it as soon as you start streaming? When is that okay? Like, I'm not gonna be like, if somebody asks me like what I do for my job, I'm not gonna say streamer, because that's not true, right? But like, could I still say like, I stream and I'm a streamer? Yeah. Okay, yeah. See, that's what makes sense to me as well. But like, I don't know. I feel like some people might say that like, no, you're not popular enough yet. You need to become affiliate before you can call yourself a streamer, or earn money before you can call yourself a streamer. I'm gonna get some water real quick. I shall be right back in about a minute or so. The game will be loading the next game. But yeah, I'll be back.
Team deathmatch. Not exactly revolutionary warfare, but still fun. 3, 2, 1. Obliterate the enemy team. Every last one.
Flash and a bang.
Alrighty, I'm back. Okay, you said maybe if they're an elitist or something, they'll say that obviously there's different levels to types of streamers, but everyone who streams is a streamer. Yeah, I totally agree with that, 100%. I think that's spot on. That's what I think, but I was curious about what you thought about the situation. But yeah, I definitely think like if you're an affiliate, I don't even know then. I think you'd have to be like actually making a decent amount of money for you to be able to answer I'm a streamer when people say what's your job. Or do you have to like, what do you think? Do you have to make enough money to not have another job to be able to say that you stream as a job? Or if you make like half the money you need to survive with streaming, and yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying right now. Like if you had 2 jobs, 1 streaming job, 1 non-streaming job, like if you're a part-time streamer basically. So kind of as soon as you become like as soon as you earn money, even if it's just a little bit, then you'd be able to say, I stream as a job, but I also do this. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, personally, I probably, like, if I ever do get to a point where I'm making money out of this, like, I probably wouldn't say it's a job of mine until I'm making what, 25%, maybe even 50% of what I need to survive. When it starts paying some bills, you can be like, yeah, I'm an epic streamer gamer. Epic streamer gamer. That is an awesome statement. I love it. What would your response be if you just talked to a stranger for the first time? You ask them what their job is, and they're like, I'm an epic streamer gamer. I feel like I'd be really confused. Like, just streamer? Okay. Epic streamer gamer? I don't know, that would confuse the hell out of me. Jeez, the recoil on this gun is insane the way it is right now. Not insane, it's not like vector insane, but definitely makes it a bit harder to hit the shots. I haven't even, like, tested it. Let me see. Okay, so up and to the right.
I'm hurting.
Okay.
Stop and drop.
Stop and drop, boys. And girls. And whatever else.
Popping in and
Oh, Shiza. If I was like 80, I'd be confused, but if I was me, I'd be like, that's totally epic. And poggers. What does poggers mean? I don't think I've ever heard that before. Like now that I'm, like, I've been out of high school for quite a while. I graduated back in 2017. But like, now that I'm out of high school, I feel like I'm so... Nope, never heard it before. I don't really use social media except for my streaming. That's like the only social media that I do. I actually I have a TikTok account just because I have one. I don't use TikTok really. But I posted some stuff on it, like for the first time 3 days ago, and that was literally just because I was looking at my RareKrysis TikTok account, like my stream TikTok account, and we went to this kangaroo farm in Kelowna, and there was like wallabies there, super adorable, the softest fur that you can ever imagine. And we got to pet some of them and feed them some nuts and stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. I posted that, but other than that post, I haven't posted anything for like 3 or 4 years, probably. Yeah, it's something you gotta get out there for the people to appreciate. That's the only reason I posted it.
flash in a bang.
That's really good, because I feel like TikTok fries your brain, so it's really good that you don't have one. But you should make one
Reloading.
just to follow me, because then I'll like you more. But you don't have to.
Reloading.
I'm totally joking, by the way. I barely just downloaded Twitter. I have accounts for Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that, but I never go on them. I never look at them. Which is like a good thing in and of itself, because I'm not wasting a lot of time. Like, I call it wasting, but it's not always that. But for this case, I'm gonna say wasting. Like, I don't waste a lot of time on social media because of it, and it's good in that way. but the one problem that I've had with it is if somebody that I knew back in high school or something gets married and I talk to them, it can be like 6 months later and I'm like, oh, you got married? That's cool. And everybody else knew about it. So it kind of keeps me a little bit clueless to people that I used to know and don't really know anymore, like what's going on with their lives, but it's also good in the sense of I feel like I'm not wasting time on it. The only social media I really use is Discord, and it's mostly to stay in touch with local fighting game community. Yeah, I think that's a little bit different though. Like I don't know if I'd really, I know Discord is a social media app, but I don't know if I'd really call it that, because it's not like you're posting things and liking videos and scrolling through videos or pictures. It's not like that. It's mostly for what you're using it for, to stay in touch with your gaming community, basically. Actually, the only thing that I do go on occasionally to stay in touch with a few people is Snapchat. I don't know if I heard that apparently Snapchat is still a thing here in Canada, but apparently it's not a thing anymore in the US, or even certain parts of the US. Sure. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. My Discord is, actually I'll just type it out. That's my Discord, so feel free to add me and send me some stuff. Yeah, when I say I use Snapchat, I mean like once every week or two, sometimes once a month, I'll go on and I'll reply to everything that was sent to me. Yeah, is Snapchat still big in the US? I heard it wasn't, but I'm not sure. It's kind of not used as much, I think. But I still get a ton of notifications from stories. Most of people I don't talk to anymore from high school. Also added you, I think. Cool. Yeah. I don't have Discord loaded up now, but once I'm done my stream, I'll accept your friend request and check out your clips and stuff. I don't know if you can already send me stuff.
Deathmatch. I used to play this
If
game
not,
as a kid.
I'll try to add you real quick right now, and then I'll check it out after the stream.
Dos, uno. Kill all the enemies. Later we can feed them to my pet crocodile, Guapo.
I love it. Like when the narrator or squad captain or whatever you want to call the guy that's talking, when he says, later we can feed them to my pet crocodile Wapo. I always chuckle a little bit when I hear that. Focus. Focus. Where's the enemy team? Where are they? Aha!
Gathering intel.
Thirsty today, eh?
going. Oh, that's the end of that. What is that? 156. Okay.
Flash in the bang.
I think you have to accept it first, but just whenever you get to it. Okay, sounds good. Ellen Lol. Healing faction announcer. That's the word I was looking for. It's probably my favorite. Yeah, I totally agree with you. He's the funniest out of them all. 100%. True LMAO. It's an awesome name.
Bang away.
Holy crap, I was at 100 health. And as soon as I peeked that corner, I was done. It was a really quick time to kill. Oh, I ran out of ammo. Oh, I got sniped. I was gonna say that grenade blew up real quick. I know he has to peek again. Oh wait, I think I hear him.
Flash in the bang.
Heal up, heal up. No way, dude. So close. So damn close. I don't know why I have this automatic reaction to crouch every single time I'm shooting someone. I mean, I think it helps me sometimes, but it also screws me over because I'm moving slower. Do you do anything like that, JCat? Where like you'll crouch or slide or drop shot in Call of Duty a lot? Another like habit that I have is, you've probably seen it, I reload after almost every kill. I reload like a lot. And by a lot I mean excessively. Like right here, no reason. I shot out like 3 bullets, but still reload. Sorry, I think my Twitch destroyed itself. Destroyed itself? What's going on? I should have been able to get that.
Don't think you can lose at this point. I've already started celebrating. Okay, that's enough.
No memento, I don't know what's happening. Okay, sounds good. Just let me know when you are all good and back.
Revenge.
Stop and drop.
I want the last kill. Give it to me. Hey, I got it.
You won. You're welcome.
Let's go.
That was easy.
Oh, I gotta like something. I always forget to like things. I hate it when people don't like things, but I forget all the time. I am what I hate. I really want them to add more guns. I know they're gonna, like they said, they're gonna add more, like a map every single month, but I want them to add guns as well. I want more weapons to level up. And I really want a skin for this gun. What else did I unlock? Oh, nothing. Okay. Cool. Little suppressor. Little that. Oh, that sucks, JCat. I'm sorry to hear that. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? Lol. Honestly, I've got no clue. Asking me what I said 2 minutes ago is like asking a walrus to speak English. I might remember it in a little bit, but at the moment it's gone. That moment has passed. Noodleplex. It's a really weird way to spell noodle. I don't know why it has that name, but it works, I guess. Wait, is this like a campus? I don't know where that, like, I think they said this is from Watch Dogs. I don't know. Think so, but I have no clue. I've never seen it in Watch Dogs, but I haven't actually played the most recent Watch Dogs, and I never finished number 2. After number 1, like, I loved the first Watch Dogs. I thought it was amazing.
But still fun.
Not as good as it should have been, but it was great. And the second Watch Dogs, I don't know, I never really fell in love with the characters from the second Watch Dogs, and so I never finished it. See, this is the problem with me putting sights on the weapon. Now that I don't have the sights on the weapon, it feels weird to shoot again. I was never a big fan of Watch Dogs. Yeah, I didn't, like, I started playing the third one, but I instantly stopped. And the second one, like I said, I stopped halfway through. But the first one, I liked a lot. Did you play the first one at all? When it released, a lot of people didn't really like it, because I think they said it was going to be a lot more in the trailers than what it ended up being. But I still loved it. Like, I really enjoyed the first one. But it's gotten somewhat of a cult following a couple of years after its release. I played with the first one. I really enjoy competitive games, or if a game has good challenge, like Dark Souls and Elden Ring types of games. Okay, got it. I really like just single player games in general. I actually like single player games more than I do multiplayer games. I'm just playing multiplayer games now because I get people into my stream from having TTV in my name, and so I think it's an easier way of growing my stream, and I'll grow faster this way. Yeah, I used to be multiplayer only, and I'd play like Halo campaign, but I mainly played multiplayer. But eventually I just got kind of tired of multiplayer and started switching to more single player games. Especially like story-driven games, like The Last of Us or God of War. What's another good one? Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West. Those are both really good. Also like God of War Ragnarok, just like I liked the first one. Elden Ring was fun, and I loved the challenge of it, but I really hated the fact that it felt like I had to be glued to my computer researching where things were. And what was the other thing? Like always feeling like I needed to farm to level up a bit more. That I didn't like about it. But yeah, I did like the gameplay. But the other thing I actually didn't like about it was the fact that you only have a heavy attack and a light attack. It's not like you can do combos or things like that. I used to not like combo games, but I really like them now because it adds a bit of flair to it. Like God of War's combo system, yes, it's like heavy attack, light attack, but with that heavy attack, light attack, you can do combos with it, which is really fun. I'm not talking about like Street Fighter games. I'm talking about like simplified combos where you can pick it up easily. What did you say here? I only really enjoy single player stuff when my sister watches me play, but if it's Dark Souls or Elden Ring, I can enjoy it a lot on my own. Yeah, I get that. It feels like you need to do a lot of stuff outside the game to figure stuff out. Yeah. I don't know, it kind of like ruins the immersion a bit and slows me down. And the fact that Dark Souls is all about the gameplay. I think some people really like that, but I was so clueless about the world. I had no clue that the only way to learn the lore was through reading weapon descriptions.
Got that napalm you regret.
And yeah, so I was just super confused about everything the whole time. Like I really wish they did some more story-focused stuff, cinematics, anything like that, to kind of teach you more of the lore,
Reloading.
rather than you having to read it through the weapon descriptions. Because yeah, like just reading weapon descriptions, I'll forget that information really quick. But if it's cinematic or something, it'll help me remember it. I'm a visual learner, so I learn best through like either visually seeing someone do it or visually seeing a video of it. Another way I learn well is like through actually doing. So if I have like, let's say I'm trying to learn welding, I need to have someone show me how to do it, and then I need to do it. And then they need to like literally watch me do it and be like, you're doing this wrong, try this. Kind of the way that people teach you sports, that's the best way I learn. Like how do you dribble a ball between your legs? Well, you do this. And then they watch you try it, and they're like, oh no, try this, do this a little bit different. Then I pick things up surprisingly quick. But any other way of learning, I'm not that great at.
Don't hit the hammock yet, Gombai. This is still anybody's fight. You're gonna win this.
What's your preferred way of learning, JCat?
So satisfying.
Kill anyone's game. Bring this home, Gombai.
Sticky. Popping in a new man.
Can you get that?
That's actually also true.
Tomorrow, la revolución.
What you learn really depends on how you learn it as well. That is true. Give me an example though, if you want to. Hell yes, I caught Curlia. Frick yeah, boys. If it's something gaming related, I can just watch someone do or say something and pick it up right away without any outside confirmation. Yeah, I definitely think gaming is a little bit easier in that way. But I think gaming is also tailored to be able to get picked up quickly. Most games, anyways. But if it's like, I don't know, fixing something on a car, I'll need someone to be there and help me watch me do my thing. Yeah, fixing cars is, oh my gosh, incredibly difficult to do. Like, for the longest, like, I knew it was a machine with a lot of bolts, and it was a not easy thing to do, but I didn't know how difficult it actually was, and how smart you have to be to actually know what you're doing. Like, people always make fun of mechanics and look at them like, oh, you were stupid and you couldn't do anything else, so you became a mechanic. But no, you have to be really smart to be a mechanic and actually be good at it. It's not that simple anymore. Like, I guess back in the day, maybe with like everything being non-electronic and stuff, and like you could maybe get away with it, but now, dude, you have to be so smart to do that. Not extremely, but you have to be smart. I did take a mechanics course and stuff like that, so I did learn a lot there. But yeah, it was definitely still the same thing, like needing to do it after seeing someone do it and then needing feedback on what I'm doing. Like, I can do really simple stuff like change my brakes, change my oil. What was the other thing? I'm totally blanking on the name right now. Oh, like I changed my mass airflow sensor in my Passat as well, and that was decently easy. But anything harder than that, I usually need to look up how to do it. And as soon as something becomes like if I'm not sure about something, I'll always look it up. And usually I've learned, just to be safe, I'll watch something once on YouTube before I do something, just to make sure there's not like something I could miss, because sometimes you're not allowed to use a certain bolt twice. It's a one-time use bolt. And just by looking at it, there's not always a way to figure out that it's a one-time use bolt. That's something that they have in the manual. And so watching a YouTube video will tell me like, hey, when you take this apart, make sure you replace this bolt. And that's something I wouldn't have known if I hadn't watched it. But then other times, like if it's way more complicated, I'll need like step by step. I'll pause the video, do the step that they just did, and then play it again when I'm done, type deal. Yeah, it was also hard because my father loves cars, and I do too, but he was never into like actually working on cars. So I never had him teach me that, and he never had the tools for me to be able to do it. I had to buy all that by myself. and learn it all by myself on YouTube. Yeah, I'll be watching the same few minute video for hours on end because I want to make sure I don't... Yeah, I'm definitely the same way. I'm very cautious when it comes to things like that, which screws me over a little bit sometimes, but it does pay off a small amount of times. Yeah, I definitely think there's a thing like being overly cautious, which I would definitely call what we're doing. Like overthinking it, being overly cautious that you're going to screw something up. It's good to be cautious, it's good to think about something, but not to do it excessively, because then you end up accidentally doing something wrong. Baby, why was I shooting at that guy's feet? Should be going for the head. Oh, Fluffy's on my team. Hey, Fluffy. He just started streaming probably. I don't know if he joined me or... Here, I gotta send him a message. Alright. He's one of the guys I met streaming. Super chill dude. And we usually lurk each other's streams. Just gonna make sure it's on mute. Yeah, it's on mute. So like he'll lurk my stream and I'll lurk his stream to kind of help each other out. And then sometimes we'll play together. Sorry. I'm sorry we're so bad.
That'll come in handy.
Wow, that's a really slow ADS. Hey, marker.
Cuidado, an enemy spy is skulking around with their goggles on.
No way that shot was gonna hit. I hate that people can still shoot you when all you can see is their eyes peeking out from a ledge. Like, you can't even see their freaking nose. You can't see the gun they're using. So how is it that they're able to shoot you? How does that make any sense? I definitely think that's something they should fix. They should, like, make the characters a little bit taller.
This one's almost over, except for the name calling and finger pointing.
Yeah, sometimes it is really hard to figure out how you die, but, like, you can usually see he killed you using this, and they kind of point towards the character. But I get what you mean in the sense of, like, I'll be shooting at someone, run around the corner, and then they'll still kill me. I think that's just the lag of the netcode. No
that has suffered
shot.
worse.
I thought I
We
almost
won't
had
quit.
that. That would have been sick if I was able to get that. I'm probably gonna play one more game and then I'll get off. Hey, there's another guy named Fluffy on the team. Oh, sometimes I don't know how I die. I wish there were kill cams. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I wish there were kill cams too. I've gotten used to it now, but... What emote is that? Is that a snake? What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, that was really great, Fluffy. Did you just randomly, like, end up in my game? Was that your first game on? It's the Poggers emote. Oh, that's right! You were gonna explain to me what Poggers meant. Or at least I think you were. Second game and it just loaded me in. Nice. That's hilarious. Do you play a lot of Occupy, Fluffy? Because if so, that would make sense why we end up in each other's games a lot, because I play a lot of Occupy. Pretty much every mode. Nice. I don't like the escort and zone control that much. It's just sometimes too long of a game, and that's a lot of running around to get to the objective rather than just like instant action. Yeah. By the way, Fluffy, sorry about yesterday when I was talking a lot and had huge paragraphs. I never expected you to like keep up with it in game. Like I put it there because I figured that you were gonna finish the game, and then like as you were waiting for the next game, you'd read them. And yeah, I have a bit of a bad habit of over helping sometimes with tips and stuff. But yeah, thanks for understanding, man. Appreciate it. Good for XP for the gun sometimes, though. Yeah, that is true. I guess escort and zone control can be good for that. I mean, you are definitely leveling up way faster than I am, so... I finally got the LVO AC, by the way. I unlocked it today.
Team deathmatch.
Super stoked about it.
Shooting, chaos, all your favorite things.
JCat, I play everything besides TDM pretty much. Yeah, for the longest time, not the longest time, but like for the last like 4 days, or actually season 1, since season 1, I thought that TDM was a mandatory thing in the playlist. Like you couldn't not play it. And then I was watching one of Fluffy's streams, and I saw that you can literally just scroll to the right when you're picking out your playlist, and then you'll see that TDM is right around the corner, and then you can cancel it out. I had no clue you could do that until I saw that on Fluffy's stream. Hey, Dipside's back. I really hope other people also had that problem, because otherwise it would make me feel kind of dumb. That's okay, something to laugh about.
If guerrilla warfare was easy, there'd be a lot fewer goose-stepping fascists in the world.
I really need to get control of this.
Took him out!
I'm just not a big fan of TDM now, I guess. I like having some objective outside of killing. Yeah, I agree with you. Not fully for the same reason. I have the objective because it helps me find out where people are to be able to kill them. That's why I like the objective games. In TDM, you have no clue where everybody is. And I think TDM, especially in this game, like there's a lot less campers in this game than there is in the other games, like Call of Duty. But as soon as TDM launched, my first game, I had 2 campers camping the same corner at the same time. Like, 2 people, same corner, same time. Like, I'm not shitting you. It's crazy. And it's not like they were just there to heal up or something. No, they were there most of the game. So yeah, I don't like TDM for that reason. It's gotten better, I think. Like I've had a lot less campers in TDM recently than I did when it was first released. But yeah, kind of gotten used to having it in the playlist though. I see, lol. Wait, though I hear you can level up your weapon fast if you're good enough. Yes, that is true. I think the more kills you get with your weapon, the faster you level it up. And I do have some games where I will do that. Most of the time, it's not when I'm talking to chat. Because when I'm talking to chat, my mind is focused on talking. Because I really need to focus on talking to be able to do it. And then my gameplay is not as great as when I'm just solely focused on gameplay. Like, it's different when I'm in a party with people and we're just talking over the mics and we're doing callouts and stuff. Then I can still focus on the game. But as soon as I'm talking about non-game related stuff, and I have to basically hold up the conversation the whole time, think about what the conversation is going to be, what we're talking about, stuff like that, that's when I struggle to keep my gameplay well. Yeah, that too. I have to stop and read the chat, and then I might not see people, enemies that I might see otherwise. Plus, I'm just not focused, because I think it's, like I told you, I have ADHD, right? And so, like, when I'm trying to hyper-focus on the game, I need to be hyper-focused on the game, and then I can play well. But as soon as I'm reading a chat or something, it kind of pulls my focus away from the game and breaks that hyper-focus, and then I go back to, just like a light switch, zero focus.
Condition. Critical.
So, like, I'm hoping that eventually ends up fixing itself. Like, that I get better at focusing on both, and I learn to multitask both. But for now, I'm awful at it.
Wipe out the bad guys.
So yeah, if you really wanted to see me, like, actually play good, I would need to be pretty silent the whole time, and that's not good for the stream, if people feel like you don't talk to them or notice them. If that's the case, I should just be making YouTube videos. Yeah, it's happened to me a lot when I streamed fighting games, but when I started streaming shooters, I guess I was starting to get used to reading. Yeah, it also helps when, like, but it's probably because there's more downtime to read stuff compared to fighters. Yeah, that is true. You are spending some of the time running around the map. But even though there is the downtime to read it, it still breaks my focus completely. Even if I'm not at that exact moment reading something, my focus has been broken. Which, like, I don't want to say that and make you feel bad for doing it, because that's, like, I'm here because I wanted to chat. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm not on YouTube. So it's not your fault at all. That's just what it is for me. What was I gonna say? Ah, frick, I had something I was gonna say, but I forgot now.
Reloaded.
Yeah, my best game so far has been just during quiet moments. When I can actually lock in that focus. I think like over the last couple of days I have slightly improved in the fact that like I'm getting slightly better at doing both, but not that much improvement. And I'm also like I'm trying to discipline myself to read chat messages when I die, instead of reading them in the middle of the game or the fight, like in the middle of a life, or something like that. Constantly looking away, you can't get in the groove as well, but you'll probably get used to it. Yeah, it's like that getting in the zone type deal, pulls you out of that zone, or groove, whatever you want to call it. Nothing beats just having you in the game only though. I wouldn't say like nothing beats it, because it's definitely not as entertaining to just be playing the game. It is fun to talk to people and play the game at the same time. Like it's more stimulating. But at the same time, because the gameplay suffers in that sense, you're not having as much fun with the game as you would if you were hyper focused on it. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, then that's like 100% facts. Focus wise, if I can hyper focus in on the game, then yeah, nothing beats that. Like I usually go positive, but talking to people, I'm like even or negative. Thank you, Fluffy Boy. Appreciate it, man. I'm assuming with the GGs that you were in my game. I don't know. I think you were on the enemy team. I think I remember your name being on the enemy team. And thanks for the GGs. GGs to you too, man. I'm assuming you spotted the TTV in my name and hopped on the stream. Cool. Yeah, that's what I thought. How was your day, by the way? And how are you enjoying Season 1? I check people out from time to time. Well, I definitely appreciate it, because that helps people grow. So it's a very, very kind thing of you to do. I'm really hoping that I can get some, yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking about, some recoil reducing things on this. It's 4 in the morning and honestly I don't know why I'm just getting into the game now, but enjoying it a lot better with the new changes. Are you a little bit more of a night owl? Because I can definitely say that I'm a night owl, 100%. Recently I've been pretty tired, but I also think that's just from like streaming every single night for almost a month now. There was like a 4-day break at one point there where we went away, but yeah, I'm about to be in your game again. But yeah, I'm also more a night person. Hey Fluffy, you're on the same team too? That's awesome. Yeah, all of us. I don't know if you mean like all of us are night owls, but Wait, who's on what team? I know I'm against Fluffy. Fluffy Does, I'm assuming, is your name, Fluffy Boy? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I figured when I guessed that you were on the enemy team. I remember killing a Fluffy.
Match. I used to play this game as a kid.
Have you used the new assault rifle Fluffy Does?
Tres, dos, uno. Kill all the enemies.
By the way,
Feed them to my pet crocodile, Wapo.
Fluffy GTTV, we're gonna kick your ass. Just want to put that out there.
Enemy dead.
Nah, and you can just call me Alex. Cool, Alex. That helps out a lot because I've already got a Fluffy that I've nicknamed Fluffy. So he can keep his name Fluffy, and then I can call you Alex. Just gonna warn you right now. I can be terrible at remembering things, so if I don't remember Alex and I call you Fluffy Boy, feel free to correct me again or just go with the flow. You can ask JCat all about it. She'll tell you how many times I've asked her the same question. And it's not on purpose, it's just totally just... What the hell were you trying to do, Fluffy? Well, I'm Fuffy. Oh, you are Fuffy! Damn! Dude, I just noticed that. I thought you were Fluffy Boy. I didn't know you were Fuffy Boy. That's actually linked to the way that people read things. When people read things, they usually only look at the first and the last letter. Maybe the second and the second last letter. Or like the first and then the two last letters. And that's how we read things as people. And that's why things like what I just did, like I thought it was Fluffy when it's actually Fuffy. That's why that happens. Yo, it's Fuffy and not Fluffy. What the hell? Yeah, JCat, that was my same reaction. Did you not realize it either, JCat? It's definitely cool though. I think it makes it more unique. I don't think I've ever heard Fluffy before. I want to run away. I want to run away. I only noticed it when he said something. Yeah, same here. I'm glad he said something though, because I definitely would not have thought that Alex's username is Fuffy. I probably, like, even if he would have joined my stream for the next like 2 weeks, I probably wouldn't have noticed if he hadn't said something. Ah, Fluffy got me. Alright, time to focus in here. We gotta kick that enemy's team's butt. We gotta show Fluffy what's up. Just going back and forth, back and forth. We went back and forth like 2 or 3 times there. Actually, I think it was 3. Oh, sorry. Gotta catch this Pokemon. Gotta do it. Fuffy. How... Actually, no, you're playing at the moment. And by Fuffy, I meant Alex. But you're playing at the moment, so I won't ask you any questions. JCat, you're not playing something. What's something I could ask you? Frick, man. Oh, how... Are you actually able to answer and play at the same time, Alex? Because that would be crazy. I wouldn't be able to do that. That's really cool. Is that like, you just type out messages when you die? JCat, pick a topic of conversation. Any topic. Even if it's asking something like, how do toenails grow? Actually, don't ask that. That's weird. I would judge you if you asked me that. Totally kidding. Let's go!
You gotta win this revolution.
Can't touch me, can't touch me. Come on. No! Ah! Frick, man. It was going good there. It was going so good. Frick.
Put down the enemy, compay.
What is that? 241, 45, I guess. 241, 45. I don't know how good of a clip that is, but I'll write it down anyways. Favorite food? That's a really good topic of conversation. Favorite food is probably lasagna. My mother has always made this really, really killer, really great tasting lasagna. The store-bought lasagna doesn't even hold a candle to it, and most restaurants lasagna doesn't even hold a candle to it. So yeah, that lasagna is my favorite. What about you, JCat? And what about you, Alex? What's your favorite food? Also, I have another question for you, Alex. How do you listen to the stream while playing the game? Because wouldn't you have the game volume from my game and your game volume competing? OBS. Oh, so you're able to like cancel out my game volume almost?
You're trouncing them.
Need a medic.
Davis chicken alfredo pasta. JCat, that is a really, really great sounding dish. I actually used to love chicken alfredo. That used to be my favorite as well.
Oh, Ultra is charged. You did what we came here to do.
Alex, favorite food? Burgers, hands down. Burgers are really good. There are some really killer burgers out there. I have to hand it to you. That's a good one. GG's, Fluffy, man. That was a good game. Frick. Are you, like, do you enjoy fast food burgers as well, Alex? Like, I know fast food burgers are good, but when you say burgers are your favorite food, do you mean like really good restaurant burgers, or do you mean all burgers? You left me speechless there, honestly. Because it's so true. And I was expecting you to say that. But I don't know why that left me speechless. I had something I was going to say to that. I just can't think. But yeah, I definitely agree with you. All burgers are really good, but there are some burgers out there that are way better than fast food burgers. I don't know if I agree with the fattier part. Or what do you mean? Just like fattier isn't like the more they have on them? Or do you mean like fattier is an actual fats, trans fats or stuff? Oh, Alex, by the way, if you're enjoying the stream, like, I really appreciate you hopping on. But yeah, Fluffy as well, he's also a streamer, so feel free to check out his stream as well. He's live right now too. So yeah, Alex, you can check that out too if you want. The burger ain't good unless I feel like it'll be my last meal. Like last meal, as in like a prisoner's last meal, basically. Like it would be an option for that. Is that what you're talking about, JCat? And juicy and greasy, says Alex. I don't know if I totally agree with the juicy and greasy one. I think sometimes, definitely, I'd agree with that, but most of the time, I just want something good. If I'm not gonna have a heart attack from... Alex says, if I'm not gonna have a heart attack from the burger, it failed. Straight up. That's hilarious. Frick, man. Thanks for making me laugh. That was awesome. And J-Cat's so unhealthy it could kill someone. Yeah. So you and Alex, you both have similar burger tastes. Way to own up to it, J-Cat. I like the confidence.
Team deathmatch. Shooting, chaos, all your favorite things.
Just checking something out real quick here.
Uno. Put the enemy team in the ground, compay.
Yo, Alex, thank you so much, man. That means the world to me. Really appreciate the follow. You're the GOAT.
Took him out.
Dude, okay, weird question, because I said Alex is the GOAT, Fluffy boy. I feel like this is a really stupid question. I'm not even gonna respond to that, Alex. I don't even know if that deserves a response. It deserves a smile, and you definitely got a smile from me, but it doesn't deserve a response. But I was gonna ask probably a really stupid question. Do goats make sheep noises? Do goats make their own noises? Like, do both? Like, are they just like different baas? Or are goats just the male versions of sheep? Goats make goat noises.
Okay, that's enough lives for your cause. Now you take some.
No shit, Sherlock. But good answer. You got a smile out of me. Thank you, J-Cat. I still love, like, every time I think about goats, I think about the one, like the screaming goat. Straight up, like, I laugh every time I see that. Especially if it's used in a really humorous way. Goat Simulator? Oh, Goat Simulator is awesome. I only played it once. Actually, maybe a couple of times. I think it was not the most recent one. But, I love watching people play Goat Simulator. Hoodwicket, you mean like hoodwinked? I'm trying to remember what that actually is though. I know the name, hoodwinked. I just don't remember what it is. I think it's a movie. Wow. Just ignore how badly I'm doing, please. Well, the game's actually pretty close too. I'm gonna go around. I had the drop on that guy and he still kicked my butt. I remember watching that movie. Yeah, the whole movie about Little Red Riding Hood and its entire investigation. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, now I remember. I haven't watched that in so long. I don't even remember when that was actually released. It's probably years ago. Scorched Joker, why'd you have to ruin my triple like that? I was about to kill 2 people and then kill a 3rd. Oh, what? 2005. Jeez, yeah, that's a long time ago. I probably haven't watched it since before 2010. That was like freaking 14 years ago, man. That's crazy. And it actually released 19 years ago. That's nuts to think. Sometimes it blows my mind to think how far away like the 2000s is. Like if you think about it, bro, I just felt a freaking ant on my foot while I was playing. It freaked me out. I thought it was a spider. I hate spiders. I'm allowed to hate spiders, by the way. Where I'm from, they're pretty poisonous, so I'm allowed to be scared of spiders. Sorry, I don't know if you guys heard me there. I, like, totally backed away from the desk. I wouldn't say I'm afraid of all critters. I'm mostly just afraid of, like, spiders. But I hate that feeling of something crawling on you. That I hate. And so for that reason, I'll freak out if something's on me, try to get it off and knock it off. But it's not that I'm afraid of them. Like I won't be afraid to like catch it and kill it, stuff like that. Spiders, I'm sometimes a little bit like cautious, afraid when I'm trying to catch and kill them. And if I see a spider and I try to catch it and then it disappears, that's like my worst nightmare, seriously. I ain't touching none of that stuff, no way, Jose.
Don't hit the hammock yet,
Yeah, I kill them. Like I'll pick it up with like a tissue or something and kill the things, because then there's less of them in the house. But yeah, even with spiders, I just do it more carefully. I kind of had to learn how to do that because my sister is, she's like what, 18 now? Oh my goodness. Hello. Ant's like right here in front of me. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Dude, this ant, like, it was on my feet at first, and it straight up just crawled right up onto my mic, right in front of my face. So I did, like, that's why I dropped the controller and muted it and just like backed away and instantly said I'll be right back. Cause it was just like right on my mic in front of my face. Oh snap, you're trying to get a smooch. That's hilarious, Alex. But yeah, I have no clue where it went. I tried to catch it and I lost it. So very soon there might be a moment in the stream where I just stop playing and try to catch it, because he's around here somewhere. I just have no clue where.
Capture the flag.
What do you mean not after that fall?
Tres, dos, uno. Bring the enemy's flag to home base. Those snakes better not even think about stealing ours.
Like, you mean like when that ant fell off my Oh yeah, no, I don't have a like a boom arm for my mic.
They have our flag.
It's literally just sitting on a box on my desk.
Hostiles dropped our flag.
Straight up. Don't have a boom arm for it yet, but I'm hoping to get that pretty soon. I got a lot of stuff for streaming recently. Oh no, I actually have like a Blue Yeti mic that I use, but it's on a box on my desk. But yeah, I try to sit decently close to it because I want to get good sound and not background noise. And so that's why I said the ant appeared right in front of my face, because he was pretty damn close to my face. I'm just like, yeah, I'm a little, yeah, I don't even know how I'm playing.
Swapping mags.
I gotta get my focus back.
They're carrying our flag.
The ant incident, yeah.
Got the flag.
Refreshing.
Just movement 2000.
Drop off the flag. Let's see how long you can keep this going.
What is it? 259. Oh shit.
Help! I'm in bad shape.
Crap. Crap. Stupid spiders. Sorry, I had to write that down. Dude, it's bothering me that I don't know where this thing is at. I don't like the feeling of it crawling on me. Spray and pray, boys. Spray and pray. Sometimes it's necessary. Thank you, Alex. I actually, like, I figured that out myself at one point.
Enemy team dropped our flag.
But what I didn't know is that you could actually shoot the spiders off yourself by looking down and shooting. But that was before, because you can't do that anymore, unfortunately. One of my followers was the one that told me that you could actually shoot it off yourselves when I was talking about the fact that you could shoot it off your teammates. Sometimes I just forget to shoot it off my teammates though. But most of the time when I do see a teammate with it, I'll try to shoot it off. Damn man, the LVOA is powerful.
Flag is ours. Our team dropped the flag. Our force recovered the
It
flag.
sounds really bad when you put it that way, but yeah, basically,
We
I
have our flag.
don't know, like I'm focused on finding enemies and spotting enemies to the point where like, if I see someone with a spider on them, it takes me a second to kind of figure out that, hey, you should be shooting that off of them. I think most of the time, like, if this guy got a spider on his face right now, like, I'd be shooting it off. But, like, if I'm just running and all of a sudden a teammate in there got a spider on their face, like, I'm probably too busy to really think about it.
Nearby, return it. You returned our flag.
Wait, did I have the flag?
The enemy has
Bruh.
our flag. Enemy secured their flag.
How did I not
Steal the
know
enemy's flag, but keep
that
ours
I had the
safe.
flag?
Enemy team dropped our flag. We saved our flag.
I've got to be retarded or something, because I don't know, man.
Ready to rock.
Please forgive me. That's all I can say. I don't know, I was a little preoccupied thinking about spiders jumping on teammates' faces.
Okay, that's enough lives for your cause. Now you take some.
You know what I really hope that the ant doesn't do? I really hope it doesn't crawl into my PlayStation. Because it definitely could if it wanted to. Four health.
What goes around?
Check at me when I forget I have the bomb in SMD. I'm really glad it happens to you as well.
Hostiles dropped our flag.
I don't think that's ever happened to me where I forget I have the flag and capture the flag. That has never happened.
The enemy has our flag.
But I guess there's a first time for everything. I was doing so good at the start of this game, and now I'm just not. Maybe I need the ant to appear again. I'd rather forget I have it and never pick it up from spawn. Yeah,
Shield out.
that's true.
The flag is in friendly hands.
Let me get there first so I can make sure it's safe. Go get that flag in that thing. Wait, where'd you go? Oh, we don't have the flag. I got this. Don't you worry, teammate. Just stay back there.
Ultra ready.
Cold War gave me that habit.
Enemy spy activated sonar goggles. Wish we had that back when I was KGB. We saved our flag!
Oh, I know my voice chat is disabled. I don't want it enabled because I don't want to be talking to my stream in voice chat, like game chat, because I think it'd be kind of annoying to hear someone talking constantly.
Ultra's ready!
And they're not even talking to the people in the game. Plus, like, when it's just me playing, I'm way too freaking shy to talk in game chat. I know it's online, so, like, how can you be shy online? But, no, you can, apparently.
Ultra's ready!
Damn, I got absolutely destroyed.
Our flag's nearby. Return it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I play bumper jumper tactical, so it's the left bumper is my jump button, and the right analog stick is my crouch button. So my knife button is the circle or the B on Xbox, and then the ability is the X or the A on Xbox. It's actually a really helpful way to play. Like, I used to play default, but then I switched to having my knife on B or circle and my crouch on the right analog stick so I could drop shot people. And then when people started jump shotting, I figured having my left bumper is the best, because then you can jump and turn corners and aim at the same time without having to take your fingers off of the thumbsticks. I used the linear aim curve. I did use the, what is it called? The dynamic S-curve thingamajig in Call of Duty back in Modern Warfare 2019 for a while, but eventually I switched it back to linear. It's honestly the best setup. It just doesn't really help with trying to track people. Like, here, I'll exit out real quick and explain everything. Because, like, I do all these things for a reason. Like, I don't just play this way because I'm weird. There's good reasons for these things. But yeah, the button setup is basically just a way to always keep my thumbs on the thumbsticks. Because that's the most efficient way to play. You'll be able to play a lot better if you can keep your thumbs on the thumbsticks. The paddles at the moment, because I'm still getting used to them, the paddles are also the jump and the crouch button. So I kind of, like, I'll either use the paddles or I'll either use the bumper and the crouch. Like, a lot of the time when I slide and jump around a corner, I'm using the paddles. But then when I'm in a gunfight and I crouch in a gunfight, I'll use the right analog stick out of habit. It's just something I'm trying not to do. I prefer comfort over most efficient. Like, to be honest, this is actually the most comfortable for me because I don't have to move my hands. My fingers are already where they need to be. The only thing that's uncomfortable about this is when I use my ability, I have to hit X. I did try to use the switch weapon and the reload on my paddles, but I wasn't used to my paddles enough for that to really work. Like, I would accidentally hit my paddle and reload in the middle of a gunfight, or switch weapons in the middle of a gunfight. And so I might end up doing that later on, but for now I just have it mapped to like easy things like my crouch and my jump, which I use a lot, just to get like used to the feel, because you wrap your two bottom fingers, like my pinky and my ring fingers, I wrap around the bottom grips, and I'm also used to wrapping my middle finger around the bottom grips. But now that I have to have my middle fingers up where the paddles are, that itself was a huge adjustment to get used to, because the controller feels less in my hands, if that makes sense. Like, this would probably make a lot more sense if you guys have a controller nearby and you can pick it up. But like, try holding all three fingers on the grips versus just two of them and your middle fingers off. Like, you'll feel that it kind of feels a little bit weirder. So yeah, I'm still trying to train my middle fingers, because I never used my middle fingers at all when gaming. So I'm still trying to train them to actually hit the paddles and use them in a way that I'm not accidentally hitting things. And if I accidentally crouch or accidentally jump, not a big deal. If I accidentally switch weapon, accidentally reload during a fight, that's a big deal. So that's why I have it set to those two, just until I can like actually get used to it and use it a lot more than I use the other stuff. But anyways, for the aim response curve, I just do linear because it's the same. Either way you push the stick is the same, and you'll be way better at being able to guess how hard you need to push it to get where you want. Like snapshots on linear, when you're snapping from one enemy to another, or you're running and all of a sudden an enemy appears to your northwest or your northeast, you'll be able to snap on them a lot better. So it's really good for quick scoping. And just like gunning in general. The only problem with the linear curve that I've found is that because you need to have this speed to be able to turn and track people, and because it's the same all around, the more finer controls, like really fine tracking or trying to control recoil, that's where it kind of struggles a bit, because it's faster than you're used to if you're playing default, because default will ramp up from like really slow to really high speed the more you push the stick. And so default is way better for the finer movements. But that's actually why I'm getting a control stick, or a control freak, because a control freak will help me be able to do finer movements easier. I also really like the tension on the PlayStation controllers. The thumbsticks have a lot of tension, and because the thumbsticks have a lot of tension, I'm able to do the finer movements a bit easier. And I also found that I was able to drop my dead zone settings a lot lower than I would be on the Xbox because of the tension in the thumbsticks. So that was a really nice thing as well. But yeah. Oh, what was the other thing I was going to say? This one as well, like the controller aim look sensitivity factor is huge. If you're playing linear, this is like your best friend. Because the finer movements are more difficult, you are gonna want your ADS sensitivity to be a lot lower than your normal sensitivity, because you still want to be able to turn around fast, right? But you want to be able to track people while aiming slower. So this helps a lot with that. So my sensitivity when I'm not aiming is like 51 and 50. I have the vertical lower just a little bit. Like you can put it 1 or 2 lower, whatever helps you. Because when you're playing a game like this, you're always going left to right. when you're looking at people or trying to shoot people, right? You're not doing the up and down so much. And so almost any gamer that plays FPS will be a lot better at tracking left to right than they are at tracking up and down. So due to that, I lowered my vertical sensitivity a bit to make it a bit easier. But not a lot, just a little. What's the other thing? Yeah, I think that's it. And like totally ignore the acceleration speed multiplier. Don't put that on, because then you're just destroying what the linear aim response curve is in and of itself. It's supposed to be a straight line. It's not supposed to get faster as you push more. But yeah, you just want to make sure you have a high enough sensitivity where you can turn around, low enough aim look sensitivity so that you can aim properly. That's about it. That's my setup. I think I already explained the controller stuff to you guys. Like, I guess I can talk about the field of view. I put the field of view higher because then you can see better. But the problem with having a really high field of view is when you aim in, it feels like you can't see your target as well as you would with the lower field of view. So my ADS is independent of that, meaning as soon as I ADS in, it's default field of view. But when I'm out ADS, I can spot targets that I might not normally see, if that makes sense. Alex, I raised my sensitivity slightly and run default. Do you mean you raise your sensitivity slightly higher than what I have mine, or just slightly higher from what the default is? Yeah. Yeah, that's like, I used to play like that as well. But over the years, playing so many FPS games, and at one point, not like competitive, but like I was playing competitive in the fact of like I was playing normal matches competitively with friends. Like we'd play S&D and we'd do callouts, or like even like once I was in a quickscoping clan called Rare, super long ago. Way, like, I'm not nearly as good with quickscoping as I was then. And that's why my name's RareKrysis, because I was in a quickscoping clan called Rare. This was like more than a decade ago though, so I lost all that skill. But yeah, we would like verse other clans in S&D or stuff. Quickscoping only, Modern Warfare 2. And yeah, just like from all of that, I learned to like fine tune my settings over the years and like figure out little ways to make the game easier, better, and more efficient. Like even when I play single player games, I'm changing around the settings to make sure that I can keep my thumbs on the thumbsticks as much as possible. If I'm taking my thumb off the thumbstick, I'm doing something wrong. So the only time I'll have a button that is me taking my thumb off the thumbstick, it's a button that you'd barely use. But everything that I use a lot, I make sure to map to buttons that I don't have to take my thumbs off the thumbstick for, like jump. Yeah, anyways, that's that. I'm probably gonna get off too, because I'm getting pretty tired, and yeah, I said I was gonna stream for like 2.5 hours, and it's already an hour later than that. But I really appreciate you guys all watching, and everyone that is still here, shout out in the chat so I can see your names if you want. And Alex, I already know you're here, but yeah, thank you Alex for the follow. There's another person that followed, but I'm forgetting their name right now. But yeah, thank you to everyone who followed. Thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you to everyone who talked to me. Really appreciate chatting with you guys. And I hope you guys stay safe. Hope you guys prosper. And I hope you guys have a good day or good night, wherever you're at. And that's about it. I think I'm just going to try to raid someone. I think Fluffy is still on. I'm going to try to raid him. Are you sure I'm not your dad, Alex? I definitely could be. I do know your mom very well. I've been wanting to try a raid for so long. Alright. You guys ready? This is going to be the end of my stream, but I'm going to drop you into Fluffy GTTV's stream. He is 420 friendly, so if you guys don't like 420 things related, you should probably hop off. But yeah, if you're cool with that, then he's a really chill, awesome guy. But yeah, thank you again. Krysis out. Peace.